What up, y'all? It's your boy Dewan Collects here, and we're ready to rock and roll. Oh wow, nice funny blooper. Me bumping my tower of boxes. Apologies for the delay. Distracted. But yes, what we have in front of us is the new Kong Skull Island Monsterverse figure. So all it is, as you can see, there's two. It's a re-release. So I went ahead and pre-snipped all the rubber bands. There's two on the legs, two on the arms like usual, and then there's one twisty thing on his waist. Then there was two on his propeller weapon, and then slicing the tape so we can well, get this helicopter out. I was thinking about not doing it because on the channel, if you search either under Kong playlist, it's under Godzilla as well, but it'd probably be easier to find under Kong or Playmates. You would see this from a few years ago. Here is the packaging, and that's the rest of our lovely wave. You can see the real fills. Those were just posted on the channel if you haven't checked out. You see the awesome Frostvark, Burning Godzilla, and Mothra. So those are both repaints, and Frostvark is a brand new baddie. So I saw on Target, Google searching, I hit the little switch on the app for notify when it's ready for shipping. For both Mothra and Frostvark, I couldn't find the link for Burning Godzilla. I've seen people post online. I saw this guy in Walmart. I showed him on a short on the channel. So these things are starting to hit throughout the country and online, I suppose you could say. So fortunately, I was able to locate him in my crazy garage, but I didn't see these two items, and I didn't feel like looking. I didn't really care. I think they're the same color, and so all you're gonna see right off the bat is this OG one has white painted feet for some reason, and this one has got just the regular coloring that matches the rest of his body, and that's essentially going to be it with the figure. In my opinion, I feel like it's a waste of releasing a new wave. I feel like it's a bit lazy. You know, Playmates does some cool, good things, and then do some so-so and not the greatest things. And see, like, this original one has the battle damage that you can pull out the skin, which was a cool little gimmick feature they were doing, reminiscent of the Jurassic Park toys from back in the day. And this one is the same thing, and I know we've seen this before in the past, I think with a Godzilla figure with a repaint, and this one is like glued in, you can't take it out. So yeah, you couldn't even make a whole new mold where it was just intact or still let us have that gimmick. So that's we're knocking points off on this review, okay? So Walmart sells $11. I got this on Target. There was only one left to ship in my area, and so I hopped on it. It was only 10, but with my red card it was $9.50, that 5% discount. Let's see. So besides like some paint imperfection on my first one, you can see his gums are all on his teeth. This one's a better job, but there's not any difference when it comes to the color, the eyes. Well, his eyes look all googled and cockeyed. This one actually looks on point. So I don't know how many of these were like that before. I honestly like the white paint on there. I guess it's maybe supposed to be like mud, possibly, when he's battling in the water. And then this, like, I don't really like that his fur pretty much blends in with the skin. It's just pretty much all gray, and then you see the scars right there. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the video or you want a refresher, we'll just show you all the awesome points of articulation on a kid's toy. They always do Kong justice. So it's got like ball joints, so you can do some 360s and pivot like so, and then his feet, even his foot turns. Some angles that I don't think would be possible unless he's breaking limbs. And so the helicopter, just solid in green. It's got some decent details. That should have space in there, not solid, but hey, there you go. Propeller could at least spin and move. That'd be cool. Doesn't happen. It's cool that there's like a little extra accessory, but it's just kind of like a little throw-in. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, it's for kids and, you know, 4 and up, but then it's still like, you know, some kids would appreciate, especially the older ones, like more quality into it. And I know it's a cheap toy figure, so it's like how much he asked for, but at the same time, I don't know. So one fist is closed, the other one is open. I don't have an axe around me to see if an axe could fit in here, but essentially you it wraps around his wrist, the chain. Let's see how we want to do this. Alright. Alright. So he keeps clunking himself in the head. I don't remember which way it should go. I feel like this one's a lot flimsier. I could be wrong, but I feel like the one before on that first release was stiffer, so it wouldn't keep falling. But it is kind of cool. It's got that flexible capability to it. You can see the nice copperish metallic paint, and then the chain is, you know, a silverish gray metallic. So cool little feature. And then why don't y'all do a repaint of the Skullcrawler? You only did the Godzilla versus Kong, and why not do a Kong Skull Island? I mean, that's a nice little money grab. You've only released Skullcrawler once, so it's like if you're re-releasing this, maybe for people who missed out, why not do that? Why are we only doing like 4 toys per wave? I don't know. I'm just keeping it honest. I like what Playmates is doing, and at the same time I feel like y'all can do better. So there you have it. A re-release of the Kong Skull Island. Kong. Kong. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Keep it short and sweet. We'll see what other goodies, and hopefully can get those other figures in the wave. I just noticed this behind the plastic, this cool mountain in the background. If y'all haven't got to see these, and you know, it's just a nice little refresher seeing Ghidorah and the Iron Dragon and Mothra, Kong, and Godzilla. Awesome coloring in the background. And then it says his description before we close it out. Wherever skull crawlers rise, the young but mighty Kong is there to defend his kingdom, combining bone-crushing blows and a devastating propeller chain whip. Kong reigns supreme as Skull Island's apex guardian. You know, that would have been cool. See Scar King and Kong with that thing going back and forth. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for being here. Have fun. Much love to y'all. Y'all take it easy till next time. Peace. it.